Hail. So I'm here with the comic books that I picked up this week. I got four new books and one issue from the past few weeks. Um, First, I'll start out with Extremity. It's art and written and art is by Daniel Warren Johnson. Um, this is issue number 4. Mike Spicer does color. I've been loving the story. It follows. This is the father and this is the daughter. The daughter's was a great artist and she had her hand cut off. And I think at the end of the last issue we find out that the mother was killed. And so they're kind of like a barbarian people. It's sci-fi, fantasy in genre. And a lot of the book has to do with them getting revenge for what the power in this world has done to their family. It's a great story. Highly recommend it. I picked up issue 5 of Planetoid Praxis. I thought this was the last issue, but it sounds like there's maybe one or a few more. It's written, drawn, colored, everything by Ken Gehring. It is set on a planet which I believe is alive, but that has not been part of this story. The end of the last issue, there's a corporation that's moved onto the planet, and they're trying to get these settlers, our main characters, to comply, to submit, to sign contracts and be a part of what the corporation's building. And they refuse to sign, and the corporation has blocked out the sun because by the rules that the corporation is setting up, they need to pay for sunlight. It's a cool story. A lot of politics, a lot of social issues, and very clear storytelling and very cool characters. Lots of characters. Then I picked up issue 13 of Injection. It's written by Warren Ellis, with art by Declan Shalvey and colored by Jordi Belair. I say it every time, this is my favorite book since it started coming out. Declan Shalvey's pretty much my favorite artist. So we're following this character here, which is Bridge or Brig. She's a information specialist, hacker, and she's investigating a murder that's happened around these stone pillars that to my understanding they're kind of like a ancient satellite dish. It's a very weird story to ever get a hold of because Ellis is mixing up magic, folklore, and sci-fi tech. But yeah, it's a great story. Then I also picked up The Unsound, which came out this week. It's written by Colin Bunn, and the artist is Jack T. Cole. I love the art in this book. Cole may also do colors, I'm not sure. I assume so since no one's credited. So I did read this book, and I loved it. It's the main character, I forget her name, it's her first day working at an insane asylum, and she has the whole issue seems a little bit dreamlike. Like, I question what is really happening and what may be delusions of the main character. But yeah, supernatural horror in genre. And I don't know what else to say. She definitely has issues, problems, and is running into these creepy characters, figures, members of the asylum, or inmates at the asylum, as well as the her coworkers. And it ends with like something that seems like maybe she's slipped into another plane of existence or something, or maybe she's delusional, like I said. But yeah, I recommend the Unsound. I don't know, we'll see where it goes. Like, I very much enjoyed the issue, but it also feels like the kind of story that could flail. But yeah, I'm excited about the series. And then I picked up, I'm not sure when this came out, the past few weeks, Hulk issue number 6. I hesitated on picking this up. I picked up the last 5. I loved issue number 1. And I didn't have a problem with the Hulk actually emerging. It's written by Mariko Tamaki. The artist is Nico Leone, and it's colored by Matt Mia. I really like the artwork in this book. Yeah, I basically picked it up because I wanted one more book, and I wanted something a little bit fun, a little bit superhero in genre. And it also looks like the Hulk emerges, so I want to see how that happens. So previously, she's been trying to help out this woman named Mrs. Bruin, who's like this shut-in, and has this group of beings in the apartment complex that she lives in, protecting her, and she talks about how she can't leave and this is the only safe place. But there hasn't been a lot of detail, as I remember, to why that place is a protector for them. Yeah, I'm excited about checking it out. I was either going to get this or I've been hesitating on Jean Grey. I'd love to hear if anybody's read Jean Grey. It's written by Dennis Hopeless, and since Spider-Woman stopped, I was thinking about picking up another Hopeless book, but I'm not super into the art in that book. But I'm drawn to it because what I know about Jean Grey is that she seems like an interesting character. So I want to finish off real quickly going through, I got the previews and ripped out a few pages of things that I'm excited about. So this book, Redlands, it's going to be written by Jordi Belair, story and art by Jordi Belair. I don't know what that means, if she's going to be doing colors or drawing. Vanessa Del Rey. Oh, it looks like story and art is credited to Jordi Belair and Vanessa Del Rey, so they're both being credited for story and art, so blah blah. Horror and genre. Yeah, it seems like some witches, killers. Yeah, don't know much about it, but super big fan of Jordi Belair, so I'm excited to see what she does with writing. Then this book, Spy Seal, which looks wacky as all hell. It is the next Rich Tommaso book, who he just finished She-Wolf, which I loved, and he also did, I think it was Dark Circle, which I also loved. And yeah, it's a spy story with, what is it called? Anthropomorphic animals. I think that is right. But yeah, I don't know much about what it's going to be about, but I'm on board. And then this series of Lazarus X plus 66 is going to be some side stories in the Lazarus world, and it's going to be done by different artists. I'm excited to check that out. I've decided to trade weight Lazarus, so I'm about 5 issues behind. But I think I'll pick these up in singles because I love the story, love the world. Yeah. And then finally, Rashomon, a Commissioner Heigo Kobayashi case. I don't really know if this character has existed before or if this is a collection of something that came out before, but it's written and the art's done by Victor Santos, who's the artist on Violent Love right now, and I've very much enjoyed his artwork, and I'd like to read a story written by him about feudal Japan. Cool. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Friday. Go Warriors. Sweep.